And there's some like-minded people out there. You just gotta do some fucking work. And you gotta put your pride aside. Do some fucking work. There are some like-minded people out there. If you have an annoying habit, there's another motherfucker with an annoying habit out there. And y'all just gonna be two annoying motherfuckers. If you, you know what I mean? If you a lazy motherfucker, there's another lazy motherfucker out there. And y'all two just gonna sit around eating cheese puffs and watching movies all day. If you, like, whatever bad trait that you have, there's somebody out there that's gonna accept it and love you for it. If you a stank motherfucker, there's another stank motherfucker out there, and y'all stanks just gonna cancel each other out when you together, right?
There's a whole community. It's called the Indian community. No, just play. Oh, fuck. This video's fucking crazy.
There's a whole damn country out there of people just like you. So.
By the way, Tommy's the one that gave us the name Rowdy Boys, mind you, which is why we call it.
Actually,
Really? No, Andrew did.
No, I thought it was you.
I thought that it was you.
No, I got it from him.
And you got it from Tommy. That's fucking crazy.
Hold up, who got that white girl, save me a bump? Drew over there on the table, he slumped. Pringle dancing like Jamaican on rum. Teddy's in the bathroom taking a hold up. Who got that white girl, send me a line? Tamim got the hookah, he's taking his time. Tommy's wildin', I should break up that fight. But this is a day in the life of the Rowdy Boys.
Gang, gang.
Let me check my stance.
Hey,
squad.
What's going on, everybody? It's the Rowdy Boys back in the building. Drew over here, Ted over there. Say what's up, Ted.
howdy. Been a minute since I recorded, y'all. I'm happy to record again. It's also been a minute since I dropped a damn video. So we gonna get back on top. You know what I mean? Life been lifing. But
yeah.
But we gonna get back on top, fellas. We gonna get back on top.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things, man. With you know how you know grassroots we are, if you will, with this podcast. You know what I mean? As soon as one thing goes wrong, a lot of stuff just kind of dominoes, and it kind of like sets us back. So the way you could help this channel not have these things, so we can sublet and outlet some of these things out. Sublet, I don't know about that one. Outlet some of these things, you know what I mean? That'll make our lives easier, so we can keep dropping these videos. Is like the fucking video, comment in the comment section below, subscribe to the channel, and share the video with a friend, man. You know what I mean? That's what you could do to help us out. But without further ado, yeah, I know no cowboy hat today, man. It's just hot as hell out here, so I knew the felt was gonna kill me, and I don't look too good in a straw. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna put this vented Bass Pro Shop hat. And as y'all can tell,
What you look like in a straw hat? You probably look like a damn plantation slave, huh?
Bro, I look like a damn Indian plantation worker, bro. Like I just came out the cotton fields with a fucking wheat in my mouth. They're like, damn, dude, I ain't never seen this kind of fucking dark skinned man before. I'm like, yep, I just have overalls on and shit. Hey, bro.
Oh man.
I think, again, for those of y'all who don't know, who's kind of just seeing our video for the first time here, we do a lot of most of our videos is geared towards guys. You know what I mean? We talk to guys from personal experience, opinions, you know what I mean? None of this shit is fucking, not none of it, but, this is bro science shit, right? It's stuff that we've learned, and we want to kind of give some help and game to the younger guys. Now, I think one thing, bro, that's kind of wrong with how prevalent the internet is in our lives, bro, is, everything has become online. And I think, like, the real world, unfortunately, has started to kind of fade out a little bit. And that causes people to have a lot more issues. It's like fucking made up issues, honestly. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah. we're gonna get into it, right? We're gonna get right into it, man. I think guys, everybody, but guys in general, they need to meet people more in person, right? Because online, bro, it's so easy to go down a rabbit hole because the algorithm will keep fucking feeding you your shit. They're like, oh, you like these kind of videos? We're going to keep pushing it. You just see the most loudest fucking people. If you're watching dating content, you're going to see the most fucking outrageous girls. Oh, he's got to be 6'5" and blue eyes and blonde hair and an Australian tan, all this kind of shit. And he also has to be a net worth of $100 million. Of course, those kind of people fucking exist. I'm not trying to say that. I would even go as far as saying the majority of the girls in America think like that. Now, I don't know what percentage of that majority, you know what I mean? 52, 55%, 60%, 80%. But I do know I could even, say that I think majority of them are like that. But bro, when you start to meet people in person, bro, I think you'll be like, damn, dude, I didn't know like people really like this. They're not even as crazy as the internet is making them to be. You know what I mean? What you got to say about that?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, whether we're talking like romantically or not, it's just a better idea to gain connection with people face to face.
Yeah.
You'll get cool with people online, and the longer it goes, the more you're like, man, I really fuck with this person. You know what I mean? And then the opportunity presents itself for y'all to meet face to face, and you meet them finally, and you dap them up, give them a big old hug, and you realize for the first time, like, oh yeah, I can't smell people through my phone. Like, this motherfucker stank. You know what I mean? This motherfucker don't take care of his shit at all. You know what I mean?
Y'all can't see it because we're video chatting right now doing this shit, and Ted started looking at me like, giving me the sick eye, like, y'all motherfuckers stank. He looking at me like he internalized it. You Indian motherfucker stink.
Nigga took it personal.
Hey, it's gonna be so funny, bro. Some white people gonna watch this video, right? They're gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, I kind of want to branch out of my horizons. I'm over here in the hills, in the suburbs. You know what I mean? At the high income zip codes. I see some Indian guys, tech bros and shit. I'm gonna go and make friends with them. And they're gonna comment in the comment section below. They're gonna be like, you know what, Drew? I took your advice, and not all Indian people stink. I met 5 of them. Only 4 of them stank. Only the majority. No, I'm just playing.
Right. Hey, for the record, y'all. For the record, Andrew's my brother. I love him to death.
Oh,
I've known him for like 11 years, right? Yeah. Been homies for 11 damn years. That's crazy. I can tell you that out of all the times that I've hung out with Andrew, out of all the times I've been in the same room, in the same vicinity as Andrew, this motherfucker has never once in his goddamn life had any sort of body odor. I can say that like wholeheartedly. And he's about as Indian as you can get, right? Yeah. So he's the 1 out of 5, right?
Right, I'm the 1 out of 5. Yeah, no, seriously. Nah, bro, it's that damn diet. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have like a heavy concentration of Indian food in my diet. You know what I mean? I enjoy it. That butter chicken, bro. Hey, if y'all don't know, man, that butter chicken, whoo, that shit is the fucking best. Fuck the damn chicken tikka masala. It's all about that damn butter chicken, bro. I think I told you about that, right?
I got converted about 3 years ago because I was eating nothing but chicken tikka masala. Nah. And Andrew was like, nah, you got to try the butter chicken. I'm like, ew, butter chicken. And I tried some damn butter chicken. It's not what you think it is. You know what I mean? It's not just like chicken soaked in butter. Yeah, it's a really good dish. And I was like, damn, this shit's way better than chicken tikka masala.
Fire,
anyway,
bro.
The topic of today is not your favorite Indian food.
Right.
Topic of the day is better to meet people in person.
Yes, sir.
And if we are talking romantically, you could build a real seemingly strong connection, with a female interest online. And then, you meet them in person. Because, online you texting, maybe you FaceTime, maybe you calling. But a lot of the times it's, they have time to prepare. They have time to prepare to maybe tone down some of their traits that may be, obnoxious or gross or annoying or whatever the case may be. Or especially through text. You can think as long as you want about what you're going to say before you say it. And everything is very, very carefully catered, to you and how you like people to talk and how you behave. And so they're catering to you. When you meet somebody in person, unless they're the best actor in the world, they're going to be their true self. Yeah, they're going to be their true self after a while. And a lot of the times that's great. A lot of the times, it's exactly what you were hoping for. Maybe it's a little different. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Maybe it's a little different than what you used to, but I just realized I'm like, my damn brightness is way too high. Maybe it's a little different than what you used to, but at the end of the day, like, it's close enough. But other times, you know, you think that there's somebody online, and then you meet him in person, and you're like, God damn, I hate this bitch. You know what I mean? Like, you just like, God,
Right.
Lee. Like, damn, she's just, you know, either annoying or just rude or condescending or just has like, I don't know, whatever like grinds your gears. A lot of the times those things don't show online. You get to know a person on a deeper level in person. And
Absolutely.
You're playing a dangerous game when you're building bonds and you're building connections with people online, and you're allowing them further and further into your life before you've even spent an extended period of time with them in person. Because then once you actually meet them in person, your ass might just be like, well, shit, you know, my feelings are connected to this person, so I'm just going to deal with the bullshit that comes my way. You know what I mean? I made my bed, now I got to lay in it with
Right.
this annoying bitch, right?
Right.
So, you know, sometimes you get too deep into it and then you're like, oh, fuck. Whereas if you meet them in person first, you can make that decision before feelings even get involved.
Right.
And you're just like, no, it's really nice to meet you. You know what I mean? This is a wonderful date, and you have a wonderful rest of your night. And you walk away, you like, she ain't never gonna hear from my ass again.
Right.
Golly.
Right.
And you could do that and just completely sever ties and not even think twice about it. You know what I mean? It's just much better in person. So.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And you know, it's actually funny, guys. Me and Pringle had this conversation years ago, bro. Years ago, because you know, the Rowdy boys over here coming up on 30, right? To me, I'm already 30, and Pringle already 30, right? So
Yeah, we the babies in the group. We coming
yeah.
up. Andrew's about to be 30 next month.
Yeah. So, long story short, you know, we kind of was right there inside the forefront of dating apps and social media take off. So obviously, you know, when it first came out, you're trying to figure out like how to get more followers with how to get more girls to follow you and how to fucking, you know what I mean, be successful with more girls online. We try to figure all this shit out when we were younger, you know, 18, 19, 20, 21. And me and Pringle talked about it again, like I said, years ago. The most best quality girls that you're gonna land is actually gonna be in person majority of the time. Now, if you're the exception to the rule, you know what I mean? You 6 foot plus, you handsome as hell. You know what I mean? You got a sexy mustache like your boy Drew over here. Yeah, you're gonna land you some fucking
like your
hotties.
boy Ted, you know what I mean? You got a sexy mustache. I know you see it.
Yeah. Show that shit. Yeah.
I can curl the tip too. Watch.
Yeah.
Curl the tip. Yeah.
Homie got a handlebar. Bro. So yeah, you know, if you are, cause like if y'all don't know, Tamim's 6'1.5", almost 6'2". Ted's 6'3". I'm 6 foot and like 5'8", 6 foot and 3/4, but I just say 6'1" just for easier math. That's not me just trying to round up. It just sounds stupid. Me just saying, oh, I'm 6 foot and 3/4.
You could sound even stupider and say like, you know, that you got like a varying degree of heights.
yeah. That one trips people out, bro. They're like, what the fuck you mean? I'm like, yeah, bro, my head's just fucking oblong. Don't worry about it. It's just fucking, it's a weird shaped head, all right? I didn't fucking ask for it. It just happened, all right? And then Pringle's pretty tall too. You know, he's like 5'10", 5'11". So now, if you're going just on top of the dating standard, right? Sorry, Pringle. The chick's saying online that 6 foot is it, right? So Pringle a little bit excluded out of this one, but you know, I did pretty good on dating apps, right? Whenever I hop on them and I get the photos down to where it needs to be and shit like that, I do pretty good on them. Now, again, being a 6 foot tall guy in any fucking country, besides like the Netherlands, I think, and a couple like European countries, it's a pretty rare thing. So I'm not trying to make this the standard. I'm not trying to say, oh, because it works for me, it's going to work for every guy. No. I try to speak in generalities so that way most guys can kind of feel like I'm talking for them, right? The most attractive girls, the most pleasant girls for the vast majority of guys, you're going to find most likely in person. I'll tell you exactly why, right? Mm-hmm. Like I said, on dating apps and shit like that, bro, like girls are so fucking quick to judge you on little shit that, you know what I mean? Like, oh, his fucking nose. And it could just be either lighting or fucking bad camera guy that completely tortures your fucking luck with this girl. Now, you have that girl in fucking person. right? You have that girl in your right in front of you, and you're like, I'm here, damn it. I want to take you on a date. You have no choice. I'm paying for fucking everything. We're going on a date on Friday, damn it. And she's like, oh my gosh, look at how much damn confidence he has in him. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Like, he's over here saying, I'm going to pay for everything. I'm picking you up on Friday. Shit, what else do I need, damn it? A lot of times those girls, bro, if they wouldn't give you a shot online, if you were to shoot the same shot in person, bro, you got to close the deal more times than you would online. Now, there's a caveat, though. There's a caveat. Because we live in the social media, fucking internet world, we have been able to communicate with the world, the internet world, the e-world, without any, having to know too much social cues and the rejection aspect and how people may act, you know what I'm saying? So, like, let's say, for example, you see some jocks, right? You're like, man, Drew said go make friends with people in person. I'm going to go to the jocks, but you were kind of a nerdy dude. You go to the jocks. Jocks are like, man, get the hell away from me, nerd. Come back when you can fucking bench 225 for reps and shit like that, right? You're like, damn, dog, that shit just broke my fucking heart.
What is this, a fucking 90s, like, 90s movie? I mean, 80s movie?
Yeah.
Nerds and jocks? Yeah. Get out of here, loser, before I give you a swirly.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a noogie. Come here. No.
Right.
So, I'm just using that as an example. Now, take it to the girls as well. You're going to face rejection, I guess what I'm trying to say, in fucking person, right? You're facing rejection online as well. You're facing rejection online. It just doesn't hurt as bad. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't hurt as bad when a fucking bitch is just like, oh my gosh, get the fuck away from me, right? Like that.
Unless you're doing a damn 20v1 and you walk in the room and they all pop at the same time.
Oh, wait, what?
You ever seen those videos with 20v1
where
they pop the balloon?
Yeah.
That's the only time that's the only time it hurts more online than in real life, even though it is real life because it's filmed in real life.
Right.
That shit lives on the internet forever. You walk in with your ugly ass and you're just like, hey, my name is pop, 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 pop.
No, yeah. So, me and Pringle, we talk about it because, sometimes I know you've seen it, bro. You ever seen like a dude that just looks like, you know what I mean? He don't look anything special. He's like a dude mid at best, you know what I mean? Mid physique, mid height. And his girl, you looking like, damn, man, this guy has a fucking gorgeous girlfriend. You know what I'm trying to say? Bro,
I'm that guy. I'm that guy now. It's been a while since I shot with y'all. But, yeah, your boy's in a new relationship with a pretty young thing.
But, bro, you're not mid, bro.
Puerto Rican.
You're like fucking 6'3", good looking. And,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? BBC. You know what I'm saying? What else more you need? You top percentile.
Top percentile. I'm cum laude in this bitch.
Cum laude, damn it. No, but y'all ever see those guys, man? You look at him, you like, man, like he don't look anything special, man. But his fucking girl is just a knockout dime piece. You like, you put that damn hat up like this, you like, golly, man, how the fuck you do that? And me and Pringle, we was talking about it, man. A lot of times, bro, it's that damn confidence that does it for the girls, man. A lot of times, good-looking dudes, you know what I mean? They so used to pulling girls online when it comes to in-person shit. They're like, oh, hell nah, bro. I ain't approaching her. She fucking scares the hell out of me. She gonna reject me. He thinking that he gonna fucking pass out. You know what I mean? He thinking it's end of life if he rejects her. When the dude that's mid, he like, shit, I don't give a fuck. I've been getting rejected since high school. Who gives a fuck? I'm gonna shoot my shot.
Right. And win her over with just straight up goofiness. Or just straight up charisma. Or just straight up care and attention to detail. Like, you're giving yourself a much, much better chance when you allow your personality to shine in person. Because if you think about it, like, most of your interactions with females online when you've just met them is through text. And you can imagine that, because, guys, I mean, look, let's keep it a buck, right? Let's keep it a stat. A lot of guys are just creepy, slimy, nasty pieces of shit, right? So she's used to that shit. And when you text her, everybody looks the same through text. You know what I mean? She's just looking at, all right, this is the next guy that I'm hoping is not a creep. And she already has this preconceived notion. So everything you say, if you're not a creep, everything you say is going to feel like, oh, he's got some ulterior motives. He's gonna be one of them. But she's giving you a fair shot, right? Now in person, you have the opportunity to be your own unique self, like in her mind, right? Like you have the opportunity to completely construct who you are to this female, and it's there might be some preconceived notions based on how you look, but you're still a unique individual who has these these traits of charisma, humor, things that are harder to translate through text, right?
Right.
And you're not giving yourself the best shot if you're trying to translate it through text, because a lot of the times it either comes off like you're trying too hard or it just comes off like disingenuous or whatever the case may be. In person, it don't matter if you a damn 5.5, but you can have the confidence and the charisma and the humor and, like I said, care and attention to detail. Those are big things to women, right? You can have these things and showcase these things much more efficiently in person than you can online. So you're giving yourself the best chance that you could possibly give yourself, and you're also giving her the best chance that she could possibly give herself to show you who she really is, right? It's just best of both worlds. Like a lot of the times when you type in something and it looks like, nice and innocent, and then it turns into a damn receipt, you know what I mean, for the group chat, the tone changes drastically depending on the context. You know what I mean? And you like, damn, like this is just how I talk in person. But no, it's as she's reading it or whoever's reading it under their own context, it's however they decide to change your tone when they're reading it. You know what I mean? Right. It's however they decide to paint your narrative as they're reading it. So if their narrative is this guy is a creepy scumbag, then your ass gonna sound crazy as hell in those texts, right? So that's my main point with this is just you really want to give yourself a fighting chance when it comes to talking to females, and the best thing to do so that you can show her who you truly are is by meeting in person. Now, that's a double-edged sword, I will say, because I've done it where I'm trying to meet them in person so that we can get to know each other on a more genuine level, and I'll maybe talk to them for a few days, and I'm like, hey, let's grab a cup of coffee this weekend. And they're like, whoa, you're moving too fast. I'm not ready to meet you in person yet. And I'm like, okay, my bad. I was just trying to meet you in person, blah, blah, blah. Like, but hey, that's cool with me. We'll take it slow. And I already got points knocked off for that, right? I already got points knocked off because in their mind, it's like, this dude's trying to fuck. You know what I mean? Right. In my mind, I'm like, I'm just trying to stop fucking texting. I don't like texting anymore as much as I used to. I'd rather just have this conversation in person. Not to mention, I didn't say, hey, come over to my crib. I didn't say, hey, let's go to the bar at like 11 p.m. and fill you up with some shots. I said coffee in the a.m. daylight, public place, and I didn't say nothing else. But that was my intention. But your intention can be drastically misconstrued. Yeah. If you're talking through text. So even then, it's a double-edged sword because yes, you want to make a connection in person as quickly as possible, but you also don't want to sound like you're trying to move too fast. Nor can you say, and it's a complicated game, fellas, it's a complicated game, which is why we have this damn podcast so we can teach you how to navigate through this fucking maze. Because nor can you say, by the way, I ain't trying to fuck. Because that just sounds like damn, like lazy reverse psychology, right? That doesn't sound genuine. Right. It doesn't sound like you're being honest.
It sounds like you're guilty.
Yeah, it sounds like, hey, you want to meet up for some coffee this weekend? I know we just started talking, and I'm not trying to fuck. I'm just trying to get to know you. Then she's like, you just sound like you're trying to fuck, even though you literally said the opposite. She's like, nope, ghosted. You know what I mean? Immediately. Right. It's a difficult game to navigate, fellas. But that's why you watching the Rowdy Boys, because we got you. We got you. We got all the answers from trial and error and trials and tribulations. You know what I mean?
Damn it, dude. I wanted to talk about this for a little bit. I hope y'all kind of liking like the more, because we was talking about it. We it's the Rowdy Boy podcast, right? And even though we've been doing podcasts, it's been more bullet point. You know what I mean? Like, all right, step 1, step 2, step 3. Now I think like the flow, honestly, is just a lot more better. You know what I mean? Like at least like the conversation that I'm having right now with Ted and shit. This is all like. It's always been fairly unscripted, but now it's just like really starting to feel more podcast-ish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like nobody, like this is what we realize is that nobody in real life goes, all right, so the first point that I want to touch on is this. And so I'm going to touch on this by saying this is like a little sub point is this. Like nobody talks like it's a damn outline for an essay, right?
Right.
So, we just want to kind of come off like more genuine. And this podcast in and of itself has come a long way from like the first video. Like there was a video that Andrew and Darwin shot me that never even got released. I'm gonna share some lore. This is some Rowdy Boys lore. Andrew and Darwin sent me a video that never got released. It was their first recording of a podcast episode, and they was like looking dead at the camera but like talking to each other. And they would like jump into these skit tones, like where they're like, it's almost like they're in a skit, like, oh, you mean this? It's like, no, I mean this. Like they were just like, it sounded so disingenuous. And like, I gave them notes. I was like, hey, honestly, you gotta like, maybe, I don't know, like, either like face each other or like, just kind of talk more naturally, like you boys. Cause like we've had so many conversations, they're great conversations and
right.
It don't sound like this.
Right.
So, we come a long way from that to just, basically cutting on the camera, chopping shit, setting a topic. But then, sometimes we deviate a little bit cause that's just how conversations happen. You know what I mean? Right. And y'all along for the ride. So.
Bro, it's funny, man. One of those damn videos he's talking about, bro. I seen the fucking the damn thumbnail, and it was like a auto-generated thumbnail, bro. It looked like a damn hostage fucking video, bro. We're looking like this, bro. I think Pringle had his hat on. Such a homie's looking like this. And that was when I had my Goku hair. My hair wasn't this long back then, so my shit was like,
bro, that yeah.
That shit was like, homie looking like a damn
that's
Scooby-Doo
right. Y'all
villain.
It did sound like a damn hostage video. Like y'all was held hostage, and it was like, we'll let you go if you just read this script. And like y'all had a damn gun right behind the camera.
Right behind the camera, like right there.
Yeah, dude, I remember. Like if I
right
find
there.
that,
Right there.
right out of the frame.
Yeah, bro.
And you just kept darting your eyes to the left, like, was that good? Was that good? Please don't kill me.
Right.
And like y'all was just eyes locked on the camera, like yeah. So yeah, that's my first point. My second point is
yeah, for real.
The difference between black girls and white girls. I don't know. I don't remember what y'all was talking about, honestly.
The difference between black girls and white girls, it's that damn booty meat. No, I'm just Hey, I'm gonna reel us back on track.
Yeah,
Fish on.
let's reel it
Fish
in.
on, damn it. No. So, another reason too, I think a lot of guys, bro, don't want to fucking do the whole in-person thing, bro, is because I think I touched on it a little bit. It's because when somebody rejects you in person, bro, that shit, it hurts, man. It kind of hurts. You know what I mean? Like I said, like maybe you got like a big bodybuilder dude in your gym. And you're like, hey, man, I've been struggling for years to keep the weight on. You know what I mean? I want to bulk. I want to look good. I've been giving it my all for a solid 2 years, and I've not seen the results that I want. But I see this big motherfucker in there. Let me try to go and ask him for some game, right? Or, hey, listen, I don't even need a handout. Let me get some coaching with you. I'll pay you, damn it, right? You go up to him, and you're like, hey, Mr. Bodybuilder, sir, would you be willing to give some of your knowledge or coaching, whichever one is more easier for you and fit your schedule and your time? He's like, man, get the hell away from me, bro. I'm working out right now. And he's just all pissed off. He looking like he about to just take his fucking big ass knuckles and just put it right through your nose. Yep. And that shit hurts. That shit hurts, bro. You like, damn, dude, I don't want to talk to nobody ever again. But this is the thing, bro. this is the thing. That's just normal human interaction. That's the shit. That's just normal human interaction. You're gonna have good people to deal with, and you're gonna have bad people to deal with, right?
And I will say, just as a caveat to that, like if you're not privy of gym culture, just like I wouldn't be afraid of that scenario, honestly.
Right.
Like no matter what you look like, I would not be afraid of that scenario because true gym culture is everybody's lifting everybody else up. You know what I mean? Everybody's uplifting, everybody's inspiring others, and nobody wants to tear anybody down. You know what I mean? But you know, there's some dickheads, and I've met some dickheads in the fucking gym, right?
Yeah.
This one dude just fucking shoved me over the damn dumbbell rack one time. I ain't
bro, you told me about that shit.
Yeah, dude just was roid raging and just shoved me over the fucking dumbbell rack. I was like, you ain't that big. I was like, what the fuck was that? I had no prior interaction with him before that. Weirdos, right? There's just some weirdos out there.
Yeah,
but
for
the most part, it's gonna go like this. Like this is what happened to me one time where, you know, I was on the damn you know what I mean? I was on the damn
the pec
you know
deck.
What I mean?
Pec deck.
I was on the getting that pec deck action, right?
Yeah.
And I look and I see somebody on the cables, and this motherfucker was the quad god, right? Motherfucker
Tom Platz
was
in the fucking flesh.
Dog. Motherfucker had like, it looked like some damn padding, bro. Like motherfucker was the quad god.
Right.
And I was like, man, what the fuck? I ain't never seen no damn quads like that. So I come up and I was like, hey, bro, I don't mean to interrupt your workout. I just want to let you know, like, your physique is absolutely insane, bro. How do you get your quads like that? And he gave me a whole breakdown, bro, of like how he fucking works his quads and the do's and don'ts of each workout, and like go for the traditional classic workouts. Don't do all this like extra like influencer, you know, weird shit. Like it's tried and true classic workouts. You know what I mean? Like barbell squats, fucking leg press, and then he showed me the leg press machines, which I already knew a lot of the stuff he was telling me, but that's not the point. He was telling me like more like intricate, you know, niche things that I need to be doing, details, right? And he was like, you see this leg press machine, how the seat kind of curves up? You don't want that because that's going to affect how you're hitting that muscle. So what you want to do is you want to always pick a leg press machine that looks like this, because it allows for more depth and motion, and it allows for this and that and the third. And I was like, hey, thank you so much for taking time to, like, you know, to walk me through that. I really appreciate that, bro. And now look at my quads. No, I'm just joking.
Homie, bust out the fucking Tom Platz. Yeah. Homies, but you're not fucking
got the damn Tom Platz. Got the damn what's his name? Something Yates. Got the damn
Dorian Yates.
Dorian Yates, actually, yeah.
Nah, bro. Yeah, I think that's why a lot of people, especially dudes, they don't want to go out there and actually put themselves out there into the world, bro. Because when a rejection happens to you in person, even though it's just one rejection, that shit fucking hurts, man. You know what I'm trying to say? You like, damn, dog, like that shit just fucking ruined my day. What a shitty thing. But you have to also realize, even though I agree that connections and everything like that, when you build them in person, they're just so much stronger. They're way better. Relationships, networking, all that shit. There's good and bad people all the time. Some people that are good people might be just having a fucking shitty day. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. He could be a good person just having a shitty day. You catch him wrong, and he just look at you fucking weird, like. And then you like, oh shit, I'm sorry, bro. You like, damn, dude. Drew's saying go fucking meet people in person. Shit, I don't want to do this. Motherfucker look like he's about to take my head off, right? Or we talked 2 times now about you know, potential violence with guys. Let's say you go down to a girl, right? Holy shit. Fucking started to sweat. Call me Keith Sweat.
Yeah, Keith. Never mind. Go ahead.
I'm trying. Damn.
I was gonna say Keith. I was gonna say Keith Turbin, but that didn't make no sense. We talking about
that don't
sweat.
make no damn sense. Right? Not for this scenario. No. So you know, you going up to a girl, right? The rejection part of it, right? I'm trying to narrow that. I'm trying to really illustrate the rejection part. You go up to a girl, you see her at a bar, you're at a club, you're at your running club, you're at the fucking the country club, whatever fucking club, right? And you're like, oh man, look at that. You look at that damn beautiful tan blonde, big titty blue-eyed bombshell, right? You like, oh man, Drew told me to go approach in person. Here it goes. You get all fix your damn collar and everything up. You look all sharp. Yeah. Right? You go over there. Hey, how you doing, ma'am? My name is Drew. And she's like, oh my gosh, get away from me. You're like, oh fuck, that kind of hurt. You're like, oh shit, like damn, why'd you gotta say it like that for, bitch? Damn, my heart done fell out my ass.
Yeah. Like you walk up to a girl, man. This happened to me quite a few times in high school, man. You walk up to a girl, you're like, hey, my name so and so. I want to let you know you're very beautiful, and I've just been seeing you across the classroom. Just wanted to come over and say hey. And she's like, oh, thank you so much. She's like, you want to do something sometime? Nah. Be like, I didn't even say the punchline yet. She'd be like, nah, I don't even like black guys. Be like, damn.
I hate my skin tone.
Just knock me down. Just knock me down to just the bare minimum. You a black guy? Nah. But hey, thanks for the compliment. You know what I mean? Like that kind of rejection. Damn, that kind of rejection stings, bro. Because it's like it's completely out of your control. You know what I mean? It's completely out of your control. Same getting judged for being short or having a little dick. You know what I mean? It's things that you were just born with, right? And I was born with a little dick. You know what I mean? So was everybody. I wasn't born with as a baby with an 8-incher. But some people.
That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy, bro. Bro, 8 inches the size of the baby. That means that baby got a fucking baby. Holy fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like baby's like that big. You coming out with a dick that big? Holy fuck. Golly.
Be like, all right, we gotta cut the umbilical cord. Wait, that's not the umbilical cord.
Oh my fucking gosh. The fucking doctor's like, it's not a boy. It's a man. Oh,
bro gotta wear damn Magnum diapers.
Bro, this kid come out a fucking stud. 5 years old, got a beard already. Golly. What's wrong with this kid, bro? What's wrong with this kid, homie?
Hey, man, with today's environment, man, we might have to cut out all that shit.
Oh, I mean, nah, fuck it, bro. Fuck it. It's our shit. This is our shit.
We're not called the tame, calm, and cool, collected boys. You know what I mean? We're not called the
we're not called the sensitive boys. The sensitive boys. It's the rowdy boys, damn it.
Yeah, we're not called the soft boys over here.
Yeah, for real. The snowflake boys. Nah.
Yeah, we're not the damn butterfly, sunshine, rainbows, and cupcake boys.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, bro. This is another one, too, I want to talk about, right? You know, we talked about the rabbit hole you could kind of go down for in dating, right? You know, another one, too, bro? And, I don't think, I mean, maybe it gets touched on more now, but maybe it doesn't get touched on as more from, minorities and darker skinned people, right? Bro, Do you know how much the fucking media can make you think that all white people are out here gonna fucking try to pull you behind a fucking F-150? You know what I'm trying to say? That's how the media try to fucking make it seem. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, what?
I've been in a situation where I was like, from the outside looking in, I'm for sure getting lynched, right? But I wasn't. But it was just like I put myself in that situation and I was like, oh fuck. I was like, oh wait, nah, these some cool people. I'm chilling.
Right.
I'm chilling. Cause I was hanging out at a damn bar and I didn't think twice about the name. And the damn name of the bar, which was out in the middle of butt-fuck nowhere in Texas, was called the Hanging Tree.
Homie just started thinking a whole bunch of shit. Yep, that's the end of me, boys.
Yeah. And so, like, I'm meeting the owner, and the owner's like, by the way, don't think anything of the name. You know what I mean? It's not what it sounds like. It just means that we all hanging together, and we all having a good time. And that's when it dawned on me. I was like, huh, I'm in danger. Whoa. The Hanging Tree. I was like, oh, fuck, it is called the Hanging Tree. No disrespect to the Hanging Tree, because that's still a an establishment. They have not changed the name, but yeah, that's a situation where like if you black man find yourself in the middle of buttfuck nowhere in the country at a place called the Hanging Tree, your ass might not make it home, right? But hey, the media will make you completely terrified of anything like that. But no, I had a good ass time with those people. I had a great time with those people because I don't let the media sway me into believing A, B, or C. You know what I mean? I judge things for myself. You know what I mean? That's why I don't watch the news. I'm not really that much into politics. I will do my own fucking research on what I need to learn because they will try to sway you one way or another, and it's not that way at all. What are we talking about, though? What does this have to do with the topic?
I'm just talking about meeting people in person. You know what I mean? Like like the way that fucking, depending on what side of the internet you on, they can make it seem like all white people out here to get you, racist. They want to control your ass. They all fucking hate you for your skin tone, bro. Now that I'm out here in the fucking Pacific Northwest, bro, and now I get it. Yes, it's fucking majority white state and shit like that, but bro, most of my fucking good friends out here are white, man. You know what I'm trying to say?
And it's a blue state, so like it's a little more liberal.
Yeah, no, but bro, like the scenes that we're in, you know what I mean? Like I go to rodeos all the time and shit like that, bro. Like I get some people from like down south hick motherfuckers that you would be like, man, bro, if you go down to his hometown, he might try to eat you, bro.
Oh, you got to tell them the motherfucker that you met that was like just reckless with the hard R.
Oh, bro, all right, we're gonna get into it, bro. That's just a funny ass story, right? So, so we know some people, right? Basically that they ride bulls. And, like, they're friends with our fucking friends, so we have mutual friends. So they're riding bulls at a rodeo that just happened, like, a couple weeks ago. And they called us to the after party, long story short, right? So we're like, oh, yeah, we're going to go, right? And mind you, I'm the only fucking dark-skinned guy there. Everybody else is fucking, white, right? So I go down there, and as soon as I pull up, bro, and mind you, I'm hot, so I, like, roll up my sleeves, and I got a Wrangler shirt that's unbuttoned. And as soon as I fucking get there, bro, I'm not gonna out him, man, because the dude he's actually a pretty cool guy. He just, grew up with a fucking terminology that might be a little outdated. But bro, as soon as I get there, dog, he's like,
looking at you sideways, looking at you like this.
No, bro, like, cause I pull up and mind you, I'm a little drunk, dude. So he wasn't even looking at me like that, bro. It was on site. He was like, "Are you a fucking nigger?" I started cracking up, dude. Bro. I got Nick right there. Nick was right there, bro. I was like, damn, dog. I started cracking. And, bro, he's looking at me like this, bro. Like, he want to get down. Like, are you really? Are you? Answer my question. I'm like, dude, no, bro. I'm fucking Indian, you retard. So, he's like, dude, no, seriously, where you from, man? I'm like, bro, I'm from Hawaii. And he's like, get the fuck out of here, man. Are you serious? I was like, yeah, you want to see my ID? He said, pull out your ID. I was like, all right, sir, here you go. He's looking at the ID. He's like, now it's like, bro, he's like so drunk, but in shock at the same time. He's like, yeah, brain cannot compute. He's like, just about to blow up.
You ever seen The Hateful Eight?
Oh, great movie, bro.
He was like, the nigga in the stable has a letter from President Abraham Lincoln. Like, he was looking at your ID like, an Indian nigga who's a cowboy from Hawaii. Yes. An Indian nigga. Like, he's just like, nigga, I cannot believe what I'm looking at. Like, you just fucking malfunctioning at the thought of it. Like, bro, shit crazy.
Bro, so we start getting to talking. He's like, man, dude, that's fucking crazy, dude. I didn't know you was from Hawaii. He's like, dude, you fucking ride horses? Because I got a cowboy hat on. I'm around a whole bunch of fucking rodeo dudes. I was like, yeah, man, off and on since I was like 4. I showed him one of the horses that I be riding now. Yeah. He's like, holy fuck. And yeah, it was like how you said, an Indian nigga is in the rodeo. That's a cowboy who rides horses. And he's over 6 foot. And he's over 6 foot tall. He taller than my ass. An Indian nigga, that's a cowboy.
The nigga in the stable has a letter from President Abraham Lincoln. Bro, that's one of my favorite movies, bro. If y'all ain't seen that movie, y'all gotta see that shit, bro. I love that damn movie.
Samuel L. Jackson, he gets shot in the nuts, bro. The most graphic nut shot,
He's
bro.
He's like, ow! Oh! like it looked like he legitimately got shot in the
Bro, it like splattered, bro. It looked like testicles just fucking blowing up to smithereens, bro.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna say how because that's a spoiler. But
Yeah, right.
nigga was just like, "Bow!" Like, yeah, that shit was crazy. But anyway, back on track.
Oh yeah. No, man. So like I'm telling y'all from experience, man. Like I said, like a lot of this shit that we give you is from experience. And as a young guy, you want to capture all these little gems that we're giving you. So by the time you 30, 35, you already a well-rounded dude. You know what I'm trying to say? These are things that I had to learn my fucking self, bro. Because at a certain point, when you growing up, 13, 14 years old as an Indian kid, and like, you're the only Indian kid over there in the fucking school in the whole fucking state damn near. You like, man, bro, like, I think, because, oh, fucking stupid ass.
Again?
No.
Okay.
It's just out of focus. But, if you growing up as a minority, for example, in a predominantly Asian, white, whatever, right? Just take a fucking ethnicity and put him in a completely different environment than what he's used to, right? You can feel like people out to get you. And, bro, a lot of it, dog, is just fucking made up in your head, bro. A lot of it is just fucking made up in your head, bro. And this is what I'm talking about, like, when we talk about meeting people in person, bro. Because, there'll be some place, because, I've been to the backwoods of fucking Texas when I was there last year, bro. You know what the craziest part about it is? When people see me, yeah, they might be a little on edge and shit like that at first. As soon as I get to talking in person, they're like, man, this guy's cool as hell. Now, just imagine this too, right? Just imagine this too. Let's just say you fucking come across a real, actual racist. Number one, who gives a fuck? That's his life, right? But number two, he meets you and you the coolest fucking dark-skinned guy he ever met in his fucking life. Next thing you know, he's like, you just converted that motherfucker. He's thinking in his head. He's like, damn, dude, they all not that fucking bad.
Yeah, that's happened to me twice. Met an actual fucking racist. The whole conversation dropping hella nigger this, nigger that. Talking about his connections with damn KKK and all this shit. And he's just like talking about like his opinion on, police brutality and like, well, the niggas is just killing themselves, like they just killing the niggas. So what the fuck y'all care about what the cops do to black folk? I say fuck them. You know what I mean? Like just like the most racially charged conversation. And I stay cool, calm, and collected. I articulate my thoughts, and I'm telling him, hey, like these are separate issues, et cetera, et cetera. But I can see how that can kind of get misconstrued. I'm saying things that are honest, because my people can sometimes not be very honest because we're trying to paint ourselves in a brighter picture than what it actually is. I'll keep it a buck. You know what I mean? I'll keep it a buck on our shortcomings, on things that we need to work on as a people. And I did that with him. But that honesty gets you a long way, and it gains you rapport as far as actually talking and having a conversation with the man. By the end of it, he was like, you know what? You got to be probably the most intelligent and coolest black man I've ever met in my life. You know what I mean? Like that. No, he probably didn't say black man, but you know what I mean.
Right. You're the coolest nigger I ever met in my life.
You know what? I think you the coolest monkey in the jungle. Like, something like that. But I understood what he was trying to say. Right. No, I'm joking. No, he was literally like, yo, you he didn't say yo. He was like, I reckon you. No, I'm sorry.
Some backwoods fucking.
You meet them and like, you realize too that they're going through that same media bullshit that everybody else is. They are just more susceptible to it. Where it's like, he lets media sway his opinion on black folk. He chooses which media he consumes, and that media, whether it's the racist group, Facebook group that he's a part of, or whether it's the fucking, whatever the case may be, or if it's just the people that he chooses to be around, that sways his opinion. The movies that he watches, whatever the case may be. And then he meets somebody that's just a genuine, honest, funny, handsome, charismatic, intelligent black man.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I guess y'all ain't all bad after all, right?
Right.
So that man could take a book from our page that is better to fucking meet people in person than judge based on what you see in the media, because it's completely, it's disorienting, honestly. It's disorienting.
Oh, absolutely. that's why I wanted to talk about, you know, that's a kind of a big one right now. You know what I mean? That racism one. And, you know, like, I want to talk about it because, you know, we're provocateurs over here, or at least me. You know what I mean? So, you know, I think a lot of white guys, they get fucking you know, they get mischaracterized as fucking racist and shit like that. And, you know, at the end of the day, if you just meet these fuckers in person, they could be some of your best friends, bro. Some of the fucking white dudes that I've met in person, bro, if I saw this dude online, I would be like, bro, like, this guy and me, like, we're just two different people, bro. Like, I'm fucking blue collar. This guy looks like he's a fucking goody two-shoes that grew up in the suburbs and shit, which he did. And I'm like this, like 2 peas in a pod with that fucker. You know what I'm trying to say? And that's just meeting people in person. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. it just breaks so many fucking barriers because now you get to actually show your personality, your thoughts, your emotions, how you interact. You know what I'm trying to say? Now, that also says that you got to fucking put work on your side, right? You got to fucking learn how to communicate and talk with people and, you know, say the right things in the right situations and shit like that, right? So you got to kind of develop all those things as well, right? Now, we talk about fucking racist white guys. Let me tell you about some racist white chicks, right? So, you know, I love me some country fucking white chicks, man. I love me some country white chicks, man. You know what I mean? Give me a fucking barrel racer, a fucking bitch that knows how to fucking weld and fucking bale some hay and shit like that. Oh, man. With the blue jeans and the cowboy boots. Woo-wee.
Just cornbread fed.
Cornbread fed. Man. Dude.
That's Andrew's taste right there.
Yeah, that's my taste right there, man. Y'all got what I like right there.
A complete 180. Right? A complete 180 from when I first met him, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah, a complete 180, bro. You know, but you know, so like I said, like I'm kind of involved semi out here with the Pacific Northwest rodeo scene and shit. You know what I mean? Blue collar guy, ride horses, all this shit, right? So, most of the spots that I frequent, you know what I mean? There's country girls all over the place, right? So whenever I be talking to a lot of these country chicks, bro, they're always like, dude, like, number one, you know, once the conversation, everybody starts to relax the fucking guard and shit like that, right? The number one thing, well, not number one, but one of the things they always be saying is like, you know, for an Indian guy, you don't stink.
And I've gotten like, you know, for a black guy, you're pretty handsome. Like, what? I don't even know how the fuck to feel about that. You know what I mean? That's crazy as fuck to start off a sentence like that.
Yeah. Once everybody's guards start coming down, right? Bro, again, like a lot of these chicks that would be maybe only swiping on fucking white dudes or country dudes or fucking whatever the fuck, right? What they're used to in their little fucking town. I come over there, man, and I fucking become friends with these chicks. You know what I'm trying to say? I fucking, you know, they're like, man, dude, like I get these girls' numbers and shit like that. Just because I fucking meet them in person. I worked on my personality. You know what I mean? I put deodorant on. Not a stereotypical stanky ass Indian, right? You know what I mean? I got a little sexy mustache. And shit like that. And, you know, just meeting people in person, it completely changes like their view too. Because, you know, another thing too that's very, you know, we talked about it with the guys, like how you can tell how you could take people from going from fucking like, damn, dude, maybe I'm just tripping too. Like, maybe I'm just tripping as well. Like, fuck, maybe they're not all like that. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you in town for a weekend. You give this country bitch a fucking great fucking time. Next thing you know, she's like, man, I only want to fucking date an Indian dude now, right? Like, you converted her so much. She's like, I want to go on nothing but a butter chicken diet with my Indian husband. You know
right. Good luck finding one that smells good, baby, because you the only one.
Yeah, good luck on that one. Damn it. Whoo-wee. I'm just, bro, we're ripping, bro. We're ripping, dude. I went to
like how your whole body smell like nutsack. No, I'm joking. My bad. Go ahead.
Bro, I went into this one Indian dude's house, bro. Well, actually, so this is I'll give you the whole story. This dude actually comes down to my house. This dude doesn't come down to my house. I'm tripping. I go to his house, but he comes down to our gym. Right? Let me get myself in focus here. So he comes on to our gym, and bro, I swear to goodness, this is an Indian. I'm an Indian dude. I'm gonna talk about it. Damn it, I don't give a fuck, bro.
And I'm not an Indian dude. So if y'all mad at me, I understand. It's kind of fucked up what I'm saying, but I have Andrew co-signing me, so I hope
I'm co-signing. Damn it.
I hope that at least makes it a little bit better. But go ahead,
yeah. Bro. Indian dude at my gym, bro. This guy, bro, I swear to goodness, dog, he smells like stale Chinese takeout, bro. And I'm like, bro, you are not doing.
Told me this story. Oh,
yes,
yeah,
bro.
You telling me that?
he smells like fucking stale Chinese takeout. Now you know the smell of Chinese
Smell
takeout.
like some damn beef and broccoli been sitting out in the sun
for a week. Just fucking fermenting and boiling in that bitch. You know what I mean? In that fucking little white, little plastic fucking,
the little cup.
The cup carton, right?
Yeah,
bro,
the carton.
Dude, he smells so fucking bad, bro. And number one, I mean, this is not part of the story, but I'm like, bro, you are not helping us out at all. You are not helping us out at all, homie. Like, somebody that never seen an Indian dude in his fucking life is gonna walk by you and be like, yup, see, I knew it. TikTok was right. Homie smelling like fucking curry and fucking stale Chinese takeout. I'm like, bro.
Yep, I knew it. No, nostrils burning like fucking crazy right now. Smelling this motherfucker. I knew it.
Bro, dude, he called us for a job. Right now, mind you, like the company that I work for, we had to go down to his house. I didn't even know. He was just like, "Oh fuck," I'm like, "Oh shit." You know what I mean? It's like, "Hey, you called me. I'm here. You go to my gym, right?" So we go into his house, dog. Bro, we go into his house, bro. Dog, it is again. I'm Indian, bro. I grew up eating Indian food, bro. I don't know what kind of Indian food they were cooking, bro. I don't know what kind of Indian food that they were cooking, bro. Because that shit was so fucking strong. It was so strong, bro. Not like, you know what I mean? Like Indian fucking, restaurant strong. It was like, I'm like, dog, are y'all just fucking like just sauteing onions and fucking garlic just for the hell of it? Just saute that bitch.
Smell like y'all slaughtering goats up in here. What's going on?
I was like, dude. So we finished the job. We walked back out, bro. Not even joking. That stank. It was inside of my nostril. As an Indian dude, that shit was in my nostril for like a solid hour, bro. And we fucking miles away from that house, bro. Miles. And that shit's like in there.
Like, bro, like, cause you a hairy motherfucker. You got some nose hair.
Yeah.
You got all types of funk particles just like stuck in there, bro.
It just
every
stuck
time
in that
every
bitch.
time you breathe, man, if you smell so bad that an hour after I leave, every time I breathe, I can still smell you. I'm gonna be mad with every breath, bro.
Oh, bro.
I ain't never gonna see your ass again,
bro.
Holy shit,
dude, man.
He's like, man, I'm still smelling some damn stale Chinese takeout in my nose, dog.
Bro. Bro, dude, it was so bad, bro. Like, I think another reason too, we live in the West, right? So, depending on what part of the country, maybe it's a little bit more ruder in some places, right? Like, New York gets a rap for being a little bit more rude. But a lot of times, people are trying to be fucking polite, and they're like, you know what? I'm not going to say nothing because it's kind of like a sensitive topic to talk about and shit like that. So, a lot of people go to, like, making memes out of it or TikToks out of it and shit like that, right? Because you can't really say it directly in person. It's a very abrasive, right? But, bro, honestly, sometimes, I had an Indian friend. Bro, he came down to the gym, and one of my boys that box, he's been boxing since he's like 6, 7 years old. He was like, homie came to dap him up. Homie came to dap us up, right? So armpit lifted. Bro, that fucking stench started coming out, bro. Like this, right? Homie fucking trying to dap us up. So I smell it already, bro. I'm like, yo, what's up, dog? You pull away a little bit, like, hey, what's up, bro? He went to the...
It's just said,
yeah, for real. That shit fucking pow right in the kisser type shit.
Golly.
Bro.
Man.
Fucking...
And bro, it's even worse, bro. And I'm just talking about stank motherfuckers in general, okay? I'm not being racist. I'm just talking about stank motherfuckers in general. It's even worse when they pile on a shit ton of cologne. So all it smells like is funk and cologne. And too much cologne. Because too much cologne can stink, right?
Right.
That's the worst shit ever. I'm like, I can tell you was trying to hide it. Not to mention, I smelled your ass when I pulled up to the goddamn building. Before I even got out of my goddamn car, I could smell this shit. Shit's crazy, bro.
That's
How
like
is your eyes not watering?
Bro, that's just like taking a shit, not even wipe it, just spraying cologne in your ass. Well, I don't need to fucking wipe and be sanitary. Fuck it, I'm gonna just put some damn Dior, Dolce & Gabbana.
Right. That's exactly what that's like, bro. You just putting lipstick on a pig. Like, you just took like the fattest, wettest shit you ever took in your life and then you go grab the goddamn Lacoste or the goddamn Calvin Klein and just spritz that shit about 5 times. Like it's gonna hide anything. Like your ass still stank. Literally, your ass still stank.
Yeah, like literally, bro. You know what I mean? We poured fucking syrup on shit and calling it pancakes now. Oh, this video's off the fucking rails, homie. Oh man,
we pouring syrup on shit, calling it pancakes. Golly,
bro, I'm gonna reel this one back in. Fish on, damn it, fish on, damn it, bro. We reeling it back in. So,
oh man,
bro, you know, I think for the majority of guys, in person's the way you're gonna want to go, man. And I think we gave you a lot of entertainment. We gave you a lot of fucking personal experience. We gave you fucking good game on this one, man. But I want to close this one out, Ted. We'll wrap this one up after, you know what I mean? We have a little back and forth on this one. What do you think about guys that are like, bro, I hear it, but I'm just scared. I'm scared of getting rejected by a fucking girl. I'm scared of getting, you know what I mean? Like, looked at sideways from a dude or shit like that. They're fucking a little bit socially awkward, you know what I mean? We live in a social media age. These young cats kind of sometimes socially awkward. They don't know how to branch out of their fucking comfort zone to meet people in person, to join a running club, a country club, a gym, a fight gym. Spit some of your knowledge, and then I'll fucking kind of have some closing thoughts on it, and then we'll wrap it up.
Stop being a bitch.
Homie, dead serious. Homie, dead serious like this.
Stop being a bitch.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah,
I'm joking,
I mean,
fellas.
you're not
I'm
wrong.
joking.
You're not wrong.
I mean, I'll say it in a milder way. Like, grow up. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to say grow up. I'm going to give you some tough love. Usually I articulate myself in a gentler way where, you know, but when it comes to just being afraid to even like talk to somebody face to face, unless you have like a medical condition, right? Unless you have like a medical diagnosis and like literally like you feel like you gonna die when you talk to people in person, right? Because some people have like just crippling anxiety, and I'm not talking to those people. That's a whole different thing, and I ain't no therapist. So, but for the people that just scared to like, you know, get rejected and scared to fail and scared that, you know, maybe they're not gonna like me. Like, I just gotta say, man, you should have left that shit in your teenage years. 'Cause we are all adults. Everybody's got their own separate lives.
Right.
Honestly, I'm gonna keep it an absolute fucking stack with you. Nobody gives a fuck about what you got going on, dude. Right. Nobody gives a fuck. You know, unless you stank. Motherfuckers care if you stank. Like, shower. You know what I mean? Right. Like, wash your ass. Motherfuckers care if you stink. Right. But motherfuckers don't really care, like, if you a little awkward or if you have, like, a, you know, little annoying habit. Like, they gonna forget about that shit the next fucking day. Right? Motherfuckers don't care if, say, you know, they reject you and your feelings get hurt. Like, it's the sad, cold fucking truth.
Right.
You want them to care. You want them to care about your feelings. They don't.
Right.
They really fucking don't. You know what I mean? Just fucking move on. If you get rejected, you got to keep moving until somebody accepts you. And there's somebody out there that's going to accept you. May not be the first person. May not be the fucking 20th person. But somebody going to accept you. Now, if you also are constantly getting rejected, you have to look internally and say, hey, what can I do differently with myself so that I'm a little bit more appealing to people? I'm talking romantically. I'm talking friendships. I'm talking whatever. Yeah. Gym, bros, whatever your circle is. How can I be a little bit more palatable, right? Some of y'all just got to go, oh, that's it. But other people,
right.
Like, I think I found a problem.
Jinkies.
Eureka, right?
Yeah, for real.
But other people, like, you know, all right, maybe I'm a little abrasive. Maybe I'm a little insensitive. Maybe I need to work on my appearance. Maybe I need to work on my hygiene. Maybe I need to sound a little bit more intelligent. Maybe I need to learn how to relate to people. Find commonalities that we can bond over. Maybe I need to stop stanking. But whatever the case may be, find that thing and work on it. And you'll give yourself better chances. But regardless of that, just as you are right now, today, July 20th, 2025, you can get yourself out there and find people that fuck with you. You can. I promise you can. And if people don't fuck with you, fuck them. There's 8 billion other motherfuckers out there.
Right.
Who cares what this 1 or 2 or 3 motherfuckers think about you when you got a whole world of motherfuckers? And there's some like-minded people out there. You just got to do some fucking work. And you got to put your pride aside. Do some fucking work. There are some like-minded people out there. If you have an annoying habit, there's another motherfucker with an annoying habit out there. And y'all just going to be 2 annoying motherfuckers. If you, you know what I mean? If you a lazy motherfucker, there's another lazy motherfucker out there. And y'all 2 just going to sit around eating cheese puffs and watching movies all day. If you... Like, whatever bad trait that you have, there's somebody out there that's going to accept it and love you for it. If you a stank motherfucker, there's another stank motherfucker out there, and y'all stanks just going to cancel each other out when you're together. Right?
There's a whole community. It's called the Indian community. I'll just play. Oh, fuck. This video's fucking crazy.
There's a whole damn country out there of people just like you. So...
Oh, fuck. Oh, bro.
In fact, it's one of the biggest countries in the world. So.
Yeah, it is. And a whole bunch of motherfuckers out there looking just like me. Girls with mustaches, too.
Hey, I just want to say before we end this podcast, everything that I said is a joke. I just want y'all to know.
Yeah,
I hope
joking,
the Indian
man.
community. I hope the Indian community don't come. I don't want y'all to fucking find out where I live and roll up on me, and I'm just chilling in my crib watching a movie, and all I hear out some car speakers outside is. I'm like, oh shit,
damn,
they found me.
They found me. Oh shit, they don't find me, son. Andrew, what do I do?
Like,
What do I say to them?
I'm like, oh fuck. I'm cooked.
They're literally about to cook me. Curry style.
Yeah.
No.
And I smell them coming up before I even hear the music. Like, I'm like, oh no.
Oh no.
They're right around the corner. They're about 2 blocks away.
You start making your fucking exit. You start packing your bag. They so far away, but you can smell them coming. You got so much time to pack. Then you like, by the time they roll up, there's an empty house. That shit crazy. That shit fucking crazy.
Yo. Hey, there's one Indian dude watching this video. And he's just like, what the fuck, man?
Bro, oh fuck, I'm just knocking shit over. Oh fuck. Bro,
There's one Indian dude, don't know us at all, just stumbled across our video. And he's like, you know what? I could use some advice about this topic that's in the title. You know, why it's better for men to meet people in person. And then, like, halfway through, he's like, man, what the fuck am I watching, bro? Why are they shitting on Indians? Right. And I'm like, no, it smelled like y'all shitting on yourself. No, I'm joking. Damn, I need to stop. I got to stop. That's the last one.
Bro, you know, while you were saying, I'm trying to reel it in. Fish on, damn it. Fish on, reeling it back in. All right. I got that out of me, all right? I got that one out of me. So, you know, when you were saying, oh, are you abrasive? Do you not know how to fucking connect with people? You was talking about me, bro. Because tell the people how fucking bad I was at fucking meeting and connecting with people and shit like that, bro. I would torture it on purpose.
Yeah, no, Andrew was like, you have a dog at home that likes to bite people, but you still love them. You still love that damn crash out of a dog. you still want people to come over, and you still want people to meet your dog because you love your dog. But you just gotta warn them, like, hey, he's honestly an amazing dog. He just like to bite people sometimes, so just be careful. Just be careful.
Oh.
I'm crying, bro.
Bro, dude, that was me, dog. That was me, bro. You telling the people about me, bro. Like how bad I was, bro. And you know, like how he said, oh man, if you a fucking abrasive motherfucker that just nobody like you, you're gonna find some people that don't like, you know what I mean, that fuck with you anyway. And that was the Rowdy Boys. Out of the whole college, 40,000 people, I found Ted, Tabeem, Tommy, and Pringle. Damn it, and that's all we needed.
We just had to see you through, my boy.
Yeah,
we just had to see you through.
That's it. It was only 10 years in the making.
You know what? Tommy, rest in peace, was the rowdiest out of all of us. And you know, if he was alive today, I'm sure he would have had an evolution himself. Right. But we were there to see him through. You know what I mean? We were there to see him through. Sometimes you just gotta see people through. Sometimes motherfuckers don't change at all. You know what I mean? But Andrew's living, breathing proof that, you know, a dog that likes to bite people can sometimes grow up to be, you know, a sweet, loving puppy. Yeah. I mean, a sweet, loving dog. And you just got to give it some time.
Dude, I had to work. You know what? Now that I'll close that out on, you know what I mean? And just kind of finish everything out and wrap this, you know, a nice bow on this shit right here, right? I had so much work to do, bro. You know what I mean? And I didn't even know it. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you watching this video, you're like, man, dude, like, I want to meet people in person and shit like that. Maybe you tried before and you fucking failed and you failed and you failed and you failed. And that was me, bro. And the thing about it was, I was just too fucking, I was a damn wild dog. I was a damn rabid dog, damn it, waiting to fucking pounce on people. You know what I mean? Like, I'll give you a quick example of how bad of a fucking person I was, right? And this is not the worst thing in the fucking world. It's just one of those things that show, like, damn, dude, you are just a not likable ass motherfucker. So, yeah. We're throwing a party. Everybody's having a good time, but I am not having a good time because I'm just getting pissed off and I'm in my own fucking head, right? So everybody's coming in and I'm just making up shit in my head now, like, oh, he's drinking one too many beers. It's like, who the fuck cares? They're having a fucking a party. I'm micromanaging shit. Oh, what are he looking at? This and shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's all in your fucking head. You have to work on that, right? I'm over here looking at all this shit. I finally have enough of it. This middle of the party, we got like fucking like 50 people in this bitch, right? In a fucking a studio ass fucking college dorm room. Like, it's packed like a can of sardines. I get on top of the bed. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, everybody. Get the fuck out. And after everybody leaves, right? I'm like, yeah. Oh, wait. The party's over, ain't it? I'm like, the party's over, ain't it? And then like, Ted and Pringle. Yeah.
You're like, wait a minute. I kind of want these people back.
Right. Ted and Pringle, like, yeah, you kind of, you had enough? Like, you happy? Cause now, and then, bro, what
you shoved that chick out the door by her face. Are you happy now?
Right. Bro, you know what even capped off that night to make it even more worse, bro? Pringle got so damn drunk, bro. And, like, the night's already going down the hill, right? Now, obviously, we laugh about it because, you know, that's all you can do. And looking back at it, you know, low-key kind of funny in a fucking dark way. But Pringle, bro, I don't even think he remembers this, bro. He got so drunk, bro. He had, like, a fucking... It looked like a damn... I don't even know how to put it. Like a bagel. He had, like, a fucking microphone that was, like, shaped like a bagel, bro. And he was, like, drunk rapping into, like, his fucking computer. He was like... Yeah, guys, I'm real fucking drunk, man. Pringle here. And he was, like, doing, like, Japanese and fucking a mix of a rap. And,
right,
you know,
right.
Because he liked to talk Japanese when he drunk. I was like, man, but that just gives you an example of one of the many things I've done, man. And I had to fucking really, really work on myself. And, you know, a lot of the times we get what we put out. We get what we are, right? So if you over here having a hard time to fucking make friends and fucking meet people in person and make connections and get girls to even be your friends, not even sleep with you, motherfucker. You got to crawl before you can walk, before you can run. Just to fucking, you know what I mean, get some girls that are friends and like to fuck with you, personality-wise, and they want to hang out with you and shit like that. You got to start looking at yourself, bro. You like, damn, dude, I'm socially awkward. I'm abrasive. Like, pretty much everything that Ted said in that fucking list, I was. I was all of it. I was fucking all of it, bro.
I mean, I've seen this motherfucker commit several crimes. You know, assault, Drunk driving.
Allegedly.
Assault, drunk driving. What else? Vandalism. There's a few. There's a few.
There's a
homicide.
few, man. I ain't proud of it. I ain't proud of it. But yeah, nah, man. You know, I think once you work on yourself, right? And I think again, once you click it into your brain, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go out there and conquer the real world. I'm gonna go and meet people in person. I'm gonna fucking find that fucking beautiful ass girl in person, make connections in person. Once you make that switch, I think everything starts to kind of slowly come in, right? And now hopefully you start doing this before 30, 35. So by the time you get to those ages, like, you know, me, you already kind of figured it out most of the way, right? So that way you're not saying crazy ass shit at parties and making people feel uncomfortable or, you know what I mean? Like you just say like some autistic shit to a girl and she's like, oh yeah, get the fuck away from me. And that makes you feel even more bad because you're like, yeah, see, this is the why I don't fucking talk to people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what? That's what it was, man. It was almost like you had like undiagnosed autism sometimes.
Dude, Nick told me that.
You just had no awareness back then of just like
I didn't give a fuck.
Cues. Yeah, you just didn't give a fuck. Like you gave so little of a fuck. It was like you was on the spectrum sometimes.
Yeah, nah, bro. Dude, Nick was like, bro, you're like a little autistic at times. Like when I choose to be like not.
But that's one of your newer friends.
Right. Yeah, he never saw how bad it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he saw that shit
still
back
like,
then.
You got a little touch of the tism, huh?
Bruh, yeah, nah, man. Hey, I hope y'all fucking enjoying this video, man. You know, I think we gave a whole bunch of good advice, entertainment, all that good stuff, man. We made it very much podcast-like. You know, we didn't have too many of those point one, and the second point is, and the third point is, and this bullet point over here says. I think we fucking transitioned pretty damn good, man.
Yep, and I hope y'all took something from this. I hope you can go out into the world, not fear rejection, but embrace rejection, because this is one thing that I forgot to mention earlier. Rejection makes you stronger mentally, and it also helps you to hone your skills, your social skills over time, and it just makes you have thicker skin because your first few rejections, they sting like a motherfucker, and they just make you want to just crawl into a hole and die. But after like the 20th one, you're like, you know what? Fuck it. You know what I mean? It's what it is. What it is. You know, that's just how it goes. You have to give yourself those reps. You have to get your reps in, and eventually it's gonna be easier. And then eventually you're like, you know what? I don't give a fuck if the whole world doesn't fuck with me. I fuck with me, and that's all that fucking matters, right? So don't be afraid of rejection. Go ahead.
Could I just make a quick thing just because you touched on a fucking great point that I had in my head, but I forgot because I was rambling.
Right.
Successful people, right? Successful with friendships, successful with business, successful in their fucking the girl that they winded up pulling. They failures, bro. They failed and failed and failed and failed and continue to get better and better and better and better, and then he finally hit. So we look at it like, damn, how did this dude that was a fucking average ass guy pull a fucking great looking model-esque girl like her? It's because he got rejected 50 fucking times, didn't give a shit, was like, hey, listen, I developed a whole lot of personality from now, from right now, and those 50 rejections, I'm gonna go shoot it with this fucking girl right here. She caught my eye. Next thing you know, boom, he got a fucking good looking girl that he's happy with.
Yep.
Take that to business. I failed at this business. I failed at this business. I marketed wrong here. I hired the wrong person. Next thing you know,
bankrupt here. Like
went
had
bankrupt
a fucking
there.
Yep.
Boom, I hit. I failed. Then I hit. Oh, I was networking wrong. I screwed up those network. I was too drunk at that fucking social gathering. I shouldn't be drinking like that at those social gatherings. It stung a little bit, but I learned from my failure. I failed. Okay, these people don't like whenever I'm too fucking autistic. All right, I gotta really, really dial in my social cues and the way I fucking present certain topics and certain words. You know what I mean? Use substitute fucking words. I failed. Next thing you know, I got a good group of people now that are high net worth individuals for my network. So that's all. I mean, we'll touch on that like a whole nother video. I just want to give a little bit of game, maybe a little snippet before that video comes out.
Yeah, absolutely. So Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you can pull something from this video. And please, if you support the Rowdy Boys and want us to drop videos more frequently, want us to have the freedom to drop videos more frequently and to record more frequently, please like this video. Comment down in the comment section your takeaway from this video. Share this video with somebody who needs to stop being a bitch. Right. Or send this video to your stinky Indian friend. Make them laugh. And, and subscribe to the channel for more of these quality videos from your big brothers over here at the Rowdy Boys channel.
That's beautiful.
And we will see y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace.